Hello everyone, this is Materia Ex Vita for PC, and now I'm going to show off the gameplay of my game. I am Dante and I am the developer of this game. So let's start. When you start the game, you'll see this screen. You can type any username and any password, and if it doesn't exist, it will create one so you can play our game. So let's start with test AC, and our password will be Harry Potter is so cool. Okay, so there we go. Game takes quite a bit to start, and there we have it. Okay, so we're recording at 40 frames per second. Normally the game can take off at 100 when I'm not recording, so it really differs from what you have and from what you're doing in the background. So, this is a game. As you can see, this is a planet, and this is the tutorial. Okay, so this starts only the first time you are playing the game. You can see 3 ships, okay, and you can see 3 desktops which have the information of each ship. Okay, so for example, this is the blunt. Okay, the blunt is a specialty combat. You can see all about them. Yeah, I won't show them, all of them, or maybe I will, but it would be nice if you can read it in the game. Okay, so for the game, to finish the tutorial, you have to take each ship and then land them. Okay, so let's start. Let's start first with the middle one. To enter the ship first, you must go through the blue door. Okay, and this is the inside of the ship. As you can see, we can no longer hear the rain falling because we're inside. And this is the interior, and to fly the ship we go to the cockpit and press E. Okay, so you can see the raindrops. If you dislike this effect, don't worry, we're still trying out stuff, and this effect only is on the tutorial particularly. We still haven't applied rain for several space stations. We can see the same with the clouds. I think that the only space station we have still doesn't have the clouds, but oh well, let's keep going. First, the ship is landed, and to unland it, we press the L button. Okay, so there's the L. Ship starts flying. Yeah, you can press with F1 to get all about that. Well, you can see that some text overlaps. We'll fix that in no time. You can check there the controls. Okay, you can move with the mouse. You can go around. Yeah, Q and D. Movement, I think, will be quite easy to understand once you play with it for a while. And so you can see how the ship is like up. Gravity is not affected inside the ship. Okay, so don't worry if you leave the ship upside down. Actually, we are going to do that. Maybe even better, we're going to leave the ship turning about. So yeah, I don't know if you find this a bit disorientating. So yeah, that's it. You can leave also the ship going somewhere and get off it. As you can see, you can do lots of stuff. Okay, so we're going to land the ship now. Okay, so these are all the landing packs we have, and to land we need to press Shift D. Okay, this will take us to this special menu which has a few stuff. Right, with Q and D we change the tabs. Yeah, here we have the ship stats, the cargo, which is still not implemented, and the comms. With comms, we're gonna have to request docking. Yeah, there's the station, and there are the other 2 ships which will be able to fly. Okay, so we select the station, then press D to go to the right, and well, it's not working because I'm the greatest programmer alive ever, but I think that will, well, sometimes it works, I don't know. Well, you know, let's pretend it works perfectly. Okay, so you just go to the right and press space button. Okay, once you press space, you will see that one of the talking dogs has this land here shape. Okay, so you're gonna have to see which one of those have. It's the one right here, right? So we accelerate and put our ship right above it. As you can see, as we are getting near, on the bottom side we'll have this camera that shows us a bit of where we are. Okay, so I'm gonna align it, and when I am over the landing pad, there will appear this ready to land, press L. So we press it and we'll land our spaceship. Okay, so we leave the spaceship with the seat and go on to the next one. Okay, maybe I should explain the other stuff. You can see here that you can initiate the faster than light travel, yeah, and over here you can heal yourself in case you're damaged. I'm gonna show you later what those are for. The idea is to build more stuff in the ship that it should be different, like power of the ship and stuff like that, but so far we have this. You can heal yourself and you can start the FTL to select a target. But for now, let's fly the other ships. Okay, we go to the next one, this one. I think this one is the Venture. This is a Traineeship. The idea of the ship is to be the least fast, you know, the slowest ship over here. Also the one who has the biggest interior, yeah. So we're gonna fly it, and once again we're gonna take off. One thing I forgot to show off is each ship has a different kind of weapon. The idea is that you will be able to configure each ship weapon on the future. So far the weapons are not are static. Okay, they can be configured. So let's go to land again this ship. Okay, we press the D and we press the space button. This will create one of these to be okay. We're gonna have to land on the same spot. Okay, here we go. Then we're gonna land over here. This ship is mighty slow, so we're gonna do it gently. And maybe you want me to do this. See, this is like how the ship fires, it triggers the shield bomb, the shield of enemies. Oh well, let's just. And now we fly to the last ship, to the Wasp. Okay, so I fell and I took some damage. We'll see how I can heal myself on the other ship. This here is the Wasp. This one's a bit different from the others because you can't just exit by going through the blue door. You have to press E. That's because the door is on the floor, and if it's not there, you just might be able to exit ship without wanting so. Okay, so this here is where you heal yourself. You can see bottom left, bottom right, bottom left. Sorry, how my health goes up. Also, when I heal myself, then I'll reload my gun completely. See, press E, and my weapon gets reloaded. See, it goes to 200 ammo. So with backspace, we hide the gun, and let's go with this one. Yeah, the idea is that every cockpit should be different. Well, so far, two of them are similar, but with time I want to make every cockpit completely different. Okay, so once again, we go to the station, we press D, and then we press the space button. And there we have the place to launch. You can see this one has pulse, projectile laser, and some missiles. Okay, this one should be for exploration, and there's still not many similarities. There are still many similarities between the ship. I wanted to make them more different. It will take more time though, but that's the main idea. Okay, so we take above the landing pad and we press L to land. Once we've landed 3 ships, the idea is that you have to pick the best one, the one you like the most. Okay, so personally, I think I will take the Wasp. Yeah, I'll take it. This one was actually the first one we did. As you can see, I was going crazy with the shaders, and I made a Dante Tech ship ready. Like, I'm sure we'll change that in the future, but well, so far, so far. So To finish the tutorial, you must start the FTL destination, okay? So, you go to the main computer ship. Each ship has its own computer over here. So far, the computer only makes the FTL destination. It doesn't fly the ship. So if you're flying, you'll have to keep the ship unattended for a while to go here and set the destination. Yeah, in the future, we'll want to work with some crew so that some of you may pick the destination while the pilot awaits for the coordinates to work. Okay, so this is the main map of the whole universe. So far, we only got 4,000 stars. Okay, that's just a bit. We want to make more. Green stars need to be changed. The idea is that some of these are just black holes or some stars that we haven't got the shaders, the right the right prefabs. So, well, whatever. Once you click a star, it'll show if there's any space station on it. So this one doesn't have one. Let's pick one that does. So let's go for this one. It doesn't have one either. This one either. This one either. Oh my god. Oh, that's just made up. Oh, hey, there we go. G32. 296 light years away. Objective set. There's the station. And once we're happy with it, we press escape to exit. Okay, so now we go to the ship. We unland the ship. We go a bit up. And then after we are ready to go, we just press J, the J button. And the FTL engine will work and you will exit the tutorial, okay? So most of this stuff applies to, well, everything in the game. I think it covers lots of things. The only thing that's not covered in the tutorial, which I think it's just my bad for now, is the FTL needed to travel from planet to planet inside a solar system, okay? That's called the mass shift drive, okay? It allows you to travel way faster than normal. So let's wait for the main game to load. Here it's loading all the planets, all the space stations, and everything else. Let's keep at it. Okay. There it is loaded. This is the ship interior of the ship I picked, and we are here already on space. Okay, so what you're gonna see right now are all the targets we have. These are planets nearby. There's the sun, the nearest star, which you'll spawn. Okay, everyone will spawn on C00. So, for starters, let us go to the nearest space station, okay? That one over there is 2006 light seconds away. So, as you can see, if we just accelerate with the W, we won't get there because we're going to 114 kilometers per hour, okay? That's around 100 miles per hour, I think. So, yeah, you might have to wait way too long to advance. So we're going to use the frame shift drive, okay? So we tap the J button, and if there is no other star picked right now in the FTL manager, then we're just going to move like really fast but not change the solar system. So tapping J initiates the mass ref, and the pseudo FTL is turned on. So, as you can see, you can move really fast, like you're going bananas fast, and you have complete control of the ship. You can even boost a bit more. Okay, so we're going to pass nearby. Let's take a look at that planet over there before going to the space station. Okay, let us take a look. We're going as far as we can, as fast as we can. And we can take it a look over there. Okay, there's the planet. We have a bit different planets in the game right now. There are not too many planets. Well, as you can see it, you can take even a look at it. Okay, so now let's go to the space station. As you can see in the map, in the center. There's the white point which denotes where the space station is with in respect to our position. Okay, so we're going to press tab to boost ourselves and go a bit fast. You can see how if I tap it or untap it, it goes faster or not. So we're just kind of holding it on a bit. We can also press P and choose where our power will be on. So we're going to make everything go to engines so we can move even faster, and press P again. You can see I'm not boosting, and I'm already at 214.1. Okay, and we're gonna boost and we're gonna get to 366. Okay, this is not miles, kilometers per hour. This is just another unit. I need to put the change in it, and you can see we're getting really close, really fast to the space station. Okay, there's the planet that the space station is orbiting right now. You can see it is C002, and here is the space station. You gotta go fast, not too fast, we're gonna crash into it. Okay, so we're getting here. I'm gonna go a bit slower. Okay, gonna go a bit slower. I think you can just take a glimpse of it. Okay, so let's see, and there we are. This is the space station. Okay, as you can see, every tap I make makes the ship move way too fast because I'm still on the FTL mode. Okay, see how I just barely move and the whole space station moves aside. Okay, so we're gonna have to be very careful not to crash into it. As you can see, this is like a sphere. You can see that there's the atmosphere of the space station. We're gonna press J button again so that we stop the FTL mode. There it is, and we're just gonna accelerate. As you can see, we no longer move as fast, and gonna get inside the space station. Okay, so here we are inside the space station. This is a hologram, yeah, so the people in here don't need to leave, see the vast dark space. Instead, we can see a good dawn, and we can also see the lake. Okay, there's a lake over here. People can look at it, and it has the reflection of the space station. So, as we've learned previously on the tutorial, we press Shift and D to access to the comms, and we will going to press D after selecting the station, and press space button to select a place to land. Okay, so we're going to put ourselves over here. Okay, we can accelerate a bit, and gently, oh so very gently, we're going to try to land. And there it goes. We press L and press C to leave the pilot seat. Okay, and we're going to get out of here. Okay, we're out. We're on the spaceship. On the space station, sorry, not the spaceship. Okay, so let's see. As you can see, it's a bit empty. That's something we want to work on later. Like, we want to add more NPCs. We want to add, like maybe when you get up to the space station, there's already a civil war ongoing here. So maybe you got to start shooting, or maybe there's an alien invasion. We'll see in the future what else we can add. So far, these are the few NPCs that you'll see. The one you want to talk to right now is the one on the right, this one. This one gives quests, okay? As you can see, it'll start loading, show you your credits, the space station you're on, and the kind of quest you can accept are on the middle. Right now, there's only one kind of quest you can do, which is data delivery. You would just accept the mission, and you have to go to a station that's written up there. There's a risk with the mission that states how much likely it is for you to encounter enemies. Okay, so for now we're going to take this mission. Since it's a suicidal mission, let's take a bit one lighter. This one, high risk mission. it'll get us 4,800 credits reward. Okay, so there's a high risk that an enemy will start chasing us after entering a new system. So to pick the mission, we select it with WASD. Okay, mouse still doesn't work here, so you just have to use this one. You then select the mission you want, press D, and then press the letter E. Okay, the letter E, the one at the right of the W, it will accept the quest, and then you press escape and then return to your ship. Okay, so let's go back to our ship. As you can see, there are still a few bugs. I mean, the lake looks cool, but sometimes you may notice, I think there was one here. Yeah, there they are. Look at that. Yeah, those are people. I don't know if you can see it over there. There are NPCs. They should be walking around the station, but right now they prefer walking on the lake. Okay, who's to judge? Okay, so we go back to our ship, and on the ship we'll get to the initiate FTL. Okay, we're going to pick the station which the quest needs us to go. So we click on the quest, and here we have the list of quests we have. So we're going to click here, and that will send us to Kappa 14, which is the place we have our quest, and we'll click here. Okay, so now the objective is set, and we exit from the space station menu. We're going to go to the pilot seat. We're going to unload ourselves from the space station and move outside of it. As you can see, the clouds, everything is an hologram, so when you get out, you'll see that, well, we're in space. Okay, so right now there's no need to point anywhere. We have the space station selected, so we just press J to start the FTL of the ship. And there we go. In the future, the FTL, I don't know if I mentioned this, but in the future we might make the FTL travel take a while, like 5 minutes, 2 minutes. It will depend on what do we decide. Okay, so the sun is like really bright. So, well, as you can see, we have a hostile over there, and we have the FTL. The space station over there, along that cluster, that ugly cluster of things. So before we go to the space station, we're going to start the mass recon and go charge towards the hostile signal. Okay, so we can see house combat. Okay, so let's go there. Let's get on with this. Okay, there. So encounters are automatically started when somebody collides with your ship while on FTL. Okay, so there we have our enemies. Let's see where they are. I can see them. Okay, there's the pirate. So we're gonna shoot. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that hurts. Where are you? There you are. Die, pirate. Okay, that hurt. Okay, only shields. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's alright. Okay, that did hurt him a bit. As you can see, his HP is different. Let's try to get him. Take us our ship to match. Oh, that hurts. It's my favorite. Okay, there we are. Okay, we kill the pirate in the future. That will bring us some credits. So far there's nothing. Let's start my shift tribe. Shields have still not restarted. I don't know if that's a bug already. Maybe once you lose all your shields, just stay that way. I still have to check on that. So far, let's go to the cluster over there to get to our space station objective. As you can see, one of those says space station. Okay, let's see. Seems the space station is just... We're gonna press Ctrl to go from the downside of the star. Let's see. Okay, no. Well, that's a bug. Okay, so the space station is inside the sun, like literally. So yeah, that's a bug we're gonna fix. Whatever. Let's just assume that everything's fine. We're not burning. Okay. So let's go to the space station over there. You can see already the pointer. I can see that maybe this planet is also inside the sun, which is like, you know, a little unrealistic. Everything shines so brightly. Frankly, this is the first time I've visited this space station, this solar system. This is actually the first time I've seen this kind of bug, so it's a bit interesting actually. Okay, so we're moving slowly because we are too near the sun. That causes the FTL to work oh so slowly, but we're getting there. Okay, let's see. Here we'll have the space station objective in which we have to land to complete our quest. Okay, let's not go over the top. We press X button to break more quickly. So we press J button, we exit the FTL mode and just enter the atmosphere as the computer said. Okay, so this time this is new for me. I haven't ever seen something like this. Seems like the lake is reflecting the sun. Well, we also see the holograms on the sky, right? This isn't right, but at the same time, I don't know. We see the same people over there walking. The space station is the same in the future. I want to make different space stations for different planets and solar systems. I want there to be a healthy amount of different space stations, so not everything looks alike. Okay, so we get out. As you can see, still everything shines. This seems like northern lights, right? Okay, so we have a planet over there. This one's the one where this space station is rotating. We're going to go the same place we went, and there's our guy, the quest guy. And as you can see, the first one says completed. Okay, so this one's completed. So when you went to you press D, the right button with the wasp, you'll check on accept and then just press the E button to accept the quest. And as you can see, we have gotten the reward for extra credits. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you for our first gameplay demo. I want to congratulate and to thank our follower team. I'm really glad you're our first patron so far. And well, if you like the game, if you like the gameplay, if you like something, if you want to vote, if you want to do something for us, if you want to help, support us or whatever, you can go to our Patreon, or if you just want to play and you want to just test the game out before launching us with us, or just are dead ass broke and don't have anything, you can just download the game for free, completely free of charge, from our webpage. Okay, so I think I'll leave the link for on the description. And well, this was Materia Ex Vita, or Materia Ex Vita for the PC, and I hope you liked it. Dante out.